Warning. This video and videos alike may cause you to spend excessive amounts of money on physical media. I and this channel are not responsible for your irresponsible spending.
It's only $1. Hello, my friends. How are you doing today? I am doing well, except I think my allergies are acting up. All right, this is the deal. I posted my video on my Dollar Tree finds. I said I was going to go out and hunt for more Dollar Tree finds, but this was the issue. I was trying to stay away from the DVDs. I was trying to just pick up nothing but Blu-rays, searching for Blu-rays, going store to store looking for Blu-rays, and then I started getting some comments saying, hey, what about the DVDs? And you're right, there might be some hidden gems in the DVDs. My thing is that buying the DVD, more than likely, if it is a gem, something that I really, really enjoy, then I'm going to be on the hunt for the Blu-ray to upgrade. But sometimes it's not necessary to upgrade the DVD. Sometimes the DVD is good enough. And when you're buying something for $1, really nothing to complain about. You know what I mean? It's a buck. It's a buck. I know it adds up, but still, it's a buck. So, what I have here is a big old bag of Dollar Tree just DVDs, okay? So if you are a fan of the big Dollar Tree drops, Dollar Tree, I don't know what's going on. There's no holiday coming up, but for some reason they received a lot. Well, not all stores, but like I said, I didn't say nothing yet. Hang on a second. I went to 4 Dollar Trees within the last 2 days. First one I hit, jam-packed. This is the one that got me pumped. I walked in there, going to look to buy some duct tape, and the place was jam-packed with Dollar Tree DVDs and especially Blu-rays. I was shocked to see how many Blu-rays they had, but the DVDs, of course, surpassed the Blu-ray. So I'm in there, I'm searching, and I'm looking all around to see what I was going to pick up. Unfortunately, there were a lot of people. There were a lot of people there, and I kind of rushed myself. I kind of looked at the blue and I was like, okay, I'll grab whatever Blu-rays I could possibly find, and then we'll move on to the next store. Next store we went, they didn't have much. The store after that didn't have much. And then the last one, they had quite a few, but pretty much the same stuff that they had in the first one. But they had a lot, okay? And when I'm talking about a lot, I'm not exaggerating a lot. I'm talking, boxes and boxes and boxes in rows. Stuff put out on tables, stuff put out on end caps. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen the Dollar Tree have so many Blu-rays and DVDs that they actually have to put them in 3 different sections of the Dollar Tree. You know what I mean? It's like, and you go to the toy section, there's some DVDs and Blu-rays. You go to the food section, there's some DVDs and Blu-rays. You go to the electronics section, there's some DVDs and Blu-rays. So this is the first time I've ever seen them do this. Even at Christmas time, they had that one big cap in like when you walked into the store, which I think was stocking stuffer stuff was what I was feeling, because it was over near the Christmas stuff, and they overflowed it with all their DVDs. So, with that said, I'm going to show you everything I picked up. This was nothing but DVDs, okay? I took my time. I picked and looked, and I brought my son with me. He helped me also. He checked the lower, I checked the upper. We made sure that we saw every single thing that we possibly could see. And I ended up buying quite a bit. it was, and I want you to please comment below and tell me what is good and what is not good. If you look at something, you say, why did you buy that? I want to hear it. What was your thought process behind it? But I'm going to tell you, I usually tell you what my thought process is when I pick up stuff. Okay, so as always, I'm going to grab out of the bag randomly. I'm going to show you what I got. Put a picture over here so you can see the cover art, because to me, DVDs and Blu-rays are pieces of art even before you put them into your player. I mean, I love the cover art. That's why I'm into physical media. I love to have something to hold, to cherish forever, because I love physical media, and the artwork is just as important as the artist that made it and the art that you're about to see on the TV or movie screen or wherever you're watching your stuff. So, with all that rambling and stuff done, I'm done. I'm going to show you what I got. Here we go. randomly. Here we go. First one we have is a movie called City of Dead Men. Okay, my thought process behind this, I'm looking at this thing. I had a Sam feel. Okay, a Sam from Trick or Treat. Horror movie. Number one, I'm a big horror fan. Never heard of this movie. Never seen this movie. City of Dead Men. I mean, we got a rabbit mask person. We got a little Sam person in there. We got some strange other creatures going on back there, and that's about it. I mean, just horror movie. City of Dead Men. All right, next one. Mandy. Mandy clearly is a killer doll movie or some kind of possessed doll of some sort. And let me try to put this down for a second. It comes in this cool little slipcase, which I was happy that they had the slipcase. I don't know if Mandy is a good movie to watch or not good. I mean, if it's at the Dollar Tree, it's questionable. I believe I saw Mandy one time, or maybe a couple times at Walmart, and like, they release that thing per week, and it's like like once a month they release like these really low budget movies or whatever, and they sell them for like $7, $5, whatever they sell them for. I believe I remember seeing Mandy there. But haunted doll movie, sold. There we go. Get this bag back up here. All right, House of Salem. House of Salem horror movie. That's all I gotta say about that. House of Salem. We all know Salem's where the witches are at. Okay, I bought a Christmas movie. I figured I'd stick this one away, and it might be something I might want to throw in. Santa Boot Camp. It looked interesting. It stars nobody I know. Kyla Drew, Eric Bierman, and Elijah McCarnan. I can't even pronounce. But hey, Christmas movie for $1 might be something I want to watch with the family. A Danny Trejo triple feature. Okay, I like Danny Trejo. I was excited about that. I'm assuming some of these are action packed. And in here we get, let's see if I can't see on the back. 513 Degrees, Valley of Angels, and Babysitters Beware. I'm going right to Babysitters Beware. That's where I'm going with that set. A Cinderella Story, If the Shoes Fit. I thought this would be a good one for my teenage daughters, maybe even my son. I don't know. I might actually even enjoy this. I don't know anybody that's in this. Who we got here? Magical musical treat for the dreamers and all of us. I think it's because my kids have this movie. I think they have a movie called A Cinderella Story. I think it stars Duff there, Hilary Duff. I want to say. I don't know if this is a sequel or a prequel or whatever, but the cover caught my eye. Musical Cinderella type story there. This was the one that made me say, hey, we're going back to the Dollar Tree because I'm overlooking things and I need to go get this specific title, and it's because I have all the rest, and it's Lake Placid Legacy. I didn't even know that this was a thing. I have all the other Lake Placid movie. I'm looking because they're over there. All the other Lake Placid movies. So I'm assuming that this is probably, I think they're on 4. This is probably 5 or 6 or something like that. If it's even related. Sometimes they take the title and they put it on there and they call it Lake Placid or whatever, even though it has nothing to do with Lake Placid. I know the first Lake Placid movie I really enjoyed. Every other one after that, the alligator or crocodile, whatever that is, a crocodile, alligator, it's whatever, one of them things. They got more and more CGI and more ridiculous, so they were really down. They were really down. So I'm assuming that that's why this was at the Dollar Tree. I've never seen this anywhere. I didn't even know that this was something, but I had to go back. We got the alligator on the back over there, a crocodile, whatever it is, and Lake Placid Legacy. As I say on the front here, this trip may tear them apart. This is definitely worth a watch. All right, then we have a movie called Happy Happy. Don't know what Happy, but it's hilarious and incisive. Any reason not to be happy? Don't know. Don't know really what my thought process was behind this one. It says winner of the Sundance Film Festival. But all right, next movie, CHOKESLAM. Okay, I saw this one. I was a little excited because I saw Mick Foley on the cover. Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack. I like wrestling. I'm assuming this is some kind of wrestling movie. I'm just checking to see if it has any other big stars on it. Amanda Crew, whatever, Michael, and WWE superstar Mick Foley. So I guess Mick Foley is the only big star in this. But I should have read the synopsis on this thing. Thankfully follows footsteps in Netflix glow in more ways than one. Every aspect of CHOKESLAM exudes charm. Don't know. Wrestling movie, Mick Foley, for $1. Sold. Alright. Next one, The Devil's Doll. This one does not have a doll in it, but it is a horror movie. It's a horror movie I have not seen yet. Don't know if it's good or not. If you own this movie, if you've seen this movie, comment below. Tell me if this one's worth watching. I was a little on the fence about picking this one up because I'm not really big on cult type horror movies, like the ones that are like I don't mind possession movies and stuff like that, but this one seemed like more cult related, and I was gonna try to stay away from it. But for $1, I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, what else here? Next one, Ava's Possession, the Possession movie. That's what I gotta say about that. I mean, more than likely, Ava is going to be possessed by, I'm guessing, a demon of some sort, because usually when they make horror movies, you're possessed by a demon or a spirit of the past that was not happy and continues not to be happy. But hey, for $1, the exorcism is just the beginning. So Ava's got issues. And for $1, I'm gonna find out what Ava's issues are. All right. One last kiss. One last thing. Why do I have one last thing? All right. Just look at the cover. That's why I bought it. One last thing, okay? I bought it because it's got a guy looking at a girl and another girl in a bikini in the back, and the theme song is by Wyclef. That's why I bought it. I bought it because Wyclef does the theme. For $1. All right. Summer Lover, unrated. Don't know. Summer Lover. Had me a blast. Summer Lover. Happened so fast. It's about two girls that were crazy for each other. Little grease pun there. $1. That's all I gotta say. $1. Summer Lover. Summer Lover. Unrated. So they're gonna be loving in unratedness for $1. If you've seen it, comment below. Tell me if I'm gonna be the summer's coming, and maybe it's a good thing. This one I was kind of excited about. Never heard of it, never seen it, but it does star Allison Hannigan, which is from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the American Pie movies, and Frank Rands. I don't know who Frank Rands is, but You Might Be the Killer. This just looked like a comedy horror type thing. I usually enjoy these little spoofy comedy horror things, and I like Allison Hannigan. I think she's funny. I think she was great in Buffy. I think she was great in American Pie, and I think this movie this is probably the first one I'm going to put in. It's got bonus content. That's all it comes with, and it doesn't really tell you anything on the cover what it is, but it looks like one of those funny, comedy, cheesy, the killer's chasing them, and they're cracking jokes while they're running away from the killer. That's what I'm guessing. I'm hoping it's a comedy, because if Allison Hannigan's trying to do a straight-up horror movie, I don't know if that's what I'm looking for. But for $1, I was excited about that. Next one is a movie called Beach Balls. It's Beach Balls. I mean, it's rated R, and it's called Beach Balls. If you pass this up for $1, something might be wrong with you, okay? There might be something wrong with you if you pass up Beach Balls for $1. Just the cover alone should sell it. Okay, it's $1. This is a movie that some of the YouTubers that I watch have been talking about. I know that they have seen this movie, or they picked up this movie. They usually see it at a flea market, so I'm assuming it's been out for a little while. And it's a movie called Dead Ant. Okay, I have seen this before and passed it up over and over and over again. I figured this time I'm not gonna pass it up, and it stars Tom Arnold, Jake Busey, Gary Busey's son, something. I can't remember. Sydney Sweeney and Sean Ashton. Sean Ashton from Goonies. I'm assuming this is it. I'm hoping it has something to do with ants, because I love me some killer ants, shocks, rats, whatever. When they're killing, I'm loving it. And the last one, and the bag will be empty, is a movie called Kill Me 3 Times. This was one that my son sold me on. I was going to pass this one up, but he's like, hey, Dad, yeah, that's the guy from Shaun of the Dead. It's the guy who does all those funny British, English movies there, and you don't have that one, do you? I'm like, I never even heard of this one, but yeah, it stars, I don't know what the guy's name is. Sullivan Stapleton, is that his name? Or is his name Alice Braga? I don't think so. Calvin Mulvey? No. Luke Hemsworth? Is that him? No, he's not. He's Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg, that's the guy. Okay, but the odd thing about this is, I know Simon Pegg, the guy from Shaun of the Dead, is on the cover, and he looks like he's the star of the thing. I don't know why they put him all the way at the end, and it's Simon Pegg. Like, hey, we threw him in at the end just to sell this DVD. But like I said, I was going through these things. My son was like, hey, that's the Shaun of the Dead guy. You gonna pass that one up for $1? No, I didn't pass it up. I bought it. And with that said, everything was bought. Everything that I could see that was worth me possibly picking up, I picked up at this specific Dollar Tree. And I'm hoping that supposedly the actual drop date is on June 11th, is what I was told. June 11th is the actual drop date. For some reason, some of these Dollar Trees are putting them out earlier, but I'm hoping the ones that have had hardly anything are going to drop them on June 11th. So these stores that have kind of been scarce or they look like they're picked over, hopefully they just haven't put their stuff out yet. So that means June 11th, I think, is this Friday. I will be out and about looking from Dollar. I mean, I can think of another 4 or 5 Dollar Trees in our area that I have not touched yet. I mean, I know the wife this weekend will literally put the GPS on, and we will hunt down Dollar Trees that we have never even discovered yet, just so we can see what they got. So, with that said, if you found something at your local Dollar Tree, please comment below. If you found something that is really exciting, okay? Because I haven't seen too many Dollar Tree drop videos within the last 2 or 3 days, and I'm assuming that's because they haven't really dropped them yet, or some of you guys haven't recorded yet, whatever it is. But I love watching these Dollar Tree movie drops, because then I'm like on the hunt for that one, you know what I mean? I remember there was a movie called The Raven with John Cusack, which was a story of Edgar Allan Poe, and I had it on DVD, and I saw somebody pick it up in one of these videos on Blu-ray, and I was like, I want this movie, because I really enjoyed the movie itself. So when you guys make these movies, they inspire me to make the movies, because I want you to be able to add to your physical media collection, because us fans of physical media, we need to stick together, because I really think the streamers are trying to do us in. So, with that said, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you later.